Alright, Anais, we're live in 3, 2, 1. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live at the capital of Altis, the town of Pyrgos itself, where Senator Leonidas has called an emergency meeting with the international scene. As a reminder, yesterday in Kavalas there were a terrorist attack from an unknown organization, which motives still remain unknown for now. Good morning, Anais. For starters, could you please give us the current ambience right now at the office of the senator? Well, as you can see right now, if my cameraman shows you, all the delegation has arrived and are currently having the meeting at the time we speak. You can see the drivers waiting outside, and a lot of civilian protests at the main entrance have gathered around. But hopefully the police is maintaining a security corridor to ensure the safety of the meeting itself. Right behind me you can see the conventional security forces of the ambassador waiting outside. They have been asked and required to leave their main rifle inside the vehicle for the time being and leave the security to the local forces unless a high alert is being proclaimed. Could you tell us who is attending the meeting right now? Yes, of course. On one side, we have a representative of the United Nations, a representative of the NATO forces, we have the ambassador of the United States, and the ambassador of the United Kingdom. On the other side, we have a representative of the CSAT forces, we have an ambassador from Russia, and an ambassador from Afghanistan. And last but not least, we have the Senator Leonidas himself leading the meeting. We heard rumors about the US and Russia getting in conflict. Is that true? Well, the US are accusing Russia to be helping or at least be responsible for that terrorist group. However, Russia has responded and claims they have nothing to do with it and nothing to add. That's why they are here today. Is the abdication from the Queen the main subject on the table today? Well, obviously, the priority of the senator right now is to protect Altis against those terrorist attacks by working in cooperation with both NATO and CSAT forces. However, we do hear a lot of protests from the people saying the Queen should stay in power to avoid more killing. We don't know yet if it is related to that subject, since the terrorist organization didn't proclaim yet the recent crime. Thank you, Anais. I'll be leaving you and Gallic back on the field until further news. Thank you, Alan, and thank you all for watching us. This was Anais Grimson and Gallic Fordic from AAN World News on live from Senator Leonidas' emergency meeting. Back to the studios. Well, gentlemen, what do you think about what I just told you right now? Well, Senator, I really think you should delay the Queen abdication and your election as president for now, until we know more about those terrorists. That would be showing enough of weakness to those terrorists and to the world. No, Senator, we need to hunt them down, even if we have to search on the toilet of a plane. Ahoy, old man! Brutal force is not always a solution. We shall come up with something more subtle, per se. Says the people that always get their dirty hands on everything and everywhere. You should stay in your royal shitty seat and watch your tongue. Is that a threat? No, American. A threat is something that could happen, but this will happen if you're not careful. Enough, all of you. Maybe I can remind you we're here to provide a solution to protect my country and my people from those fanatics, and we are not here to debate who is bringing the biggest salute on the table. The meeting is suspended for now, so get yourself a drink and catch some fresh air. Sir, your special guest has arrived. Would you like him to come in? Yes, Matthias, thank you. Please, then leave us the room. Yes, sir. My respect, Senator. Specialist Goliath, Operation Department from the 77th JSOC. At your service, sir. Enough rules and manners, specialist. I've already plenty enough today. Come close to me. Did you ever think about doing politics? Not by a long shot, sir. Good. I hope you'll keep it that way, because trust me, it's a nasty world. But enough of me rambling. I guess you already know why you're here. Yes, Senator. I've read all the details about the kidnapping of your daughter yesterday, during my flight through here. So, what do you think of it? Sir, it's just not a random kidnap. I believe this was linked to yesterday's attack. They knew exactly where to find her. The terrorist term is just a disguise to lure away the international news. I was thinking the same. Everything seems to be related to the Queen abdication in 2 weeks. Someone definitely don't want to see me as a president, or at least don't want to see his country lost his monarchy. But I still don't know. Why? It will be my job to find that out, Senator. However, you did play a smart move today, focusing everybody's attention here so we have more room to start digging in Livonia, because I believe this is our first lead, correct? It is, Specialist. It is. I have a Russian contact who's leading a PMC group, called sign Jericho. He sent me a valuable intel about my daughter whereabouts in Livonia. However, that country is currently in the torrent civil war, and we both have NATO and CSAT forces over there. Well, which will make things more complicated, I understand. This is why we will operate as a PMC group as well, Senator. We'll get ourselves in touch with your contact and make sure to maintain our cover while operating in Livonia. Thank you very much, 77th, for all of this. I'll keep maintaining the eyes of the world here as long as I can. Please do everything you can to bring my lovely daughter, my dear Penelope. I want her back home. We will do our best, Senator. Well, this is the last drop we've been tasked with. 4 grey containers. I can see that, but I don't see them in our cargo list. I can see you already delivered full-time armed gases, 8-time unarmed gases, 2 times Visual 2 cannon, and 2 times Visual 280. But those 4 containers doesn't show up anywhere. Perhaps I can help you dealing with that, Comrade Lieutenant. Who do you think you are to speak to me like that? Identification code Juliet Echo Romeo India Charlie Hotel Oscar. Comrade Commander Adamovich Bratrov, in charge of the Jericho Black Company. And what does that mean? It means that I outrank you and that you're going to stand down, Comrade Lieutenant. I won't fight it, Commander. You take your own responsibility for whatever is inside. But would you at least tell me what the JSOC tag on it stands for? It stands for Jericho Special Orange Company. Nothing you need to worry about, Comrade Lieutenant. As you wish, Comrade Commander. Sleeping well, Comrade Specialist? Trust me, I've known worse, but I wouldn't say no for first class next time. Getting you here was the most difficult part. But now that you're boots on the ground, you can officially operate under my command. But of course, unofficially, you do what you have to do. Come with me, I'll show you your briefing area while your teammates get some rest. Sounds fun by me, much appreciated, Jericho. Alright, let's see what you've got. Alright, this is our global situation. We're currently located here at the local airfield with the PMC group Jericho marker on the map. On the center of the town of Lipina, Radun in Lemberg, we saw a lot of explosion and airstrike, so I don't suggest you go over there. Switching to the upper side. We've located 2 points of interest. There is a less LSM fuel supply depot and a weapon supply depot that has been located just south of the airfield. I don't know if you'll find her over there, but it's worth checking. Switching to the Brofor side, we're locating 2 points of interest as well. There is a journalist that went MIA a couple of days ago. If you manage to find him, he may or may not have information about the whereabouts of the daughter of the senator. Also, a power plant has been disabled. It might be worth investigating the reason. Alright, comrade specialist, this is all I know so far. I hope we can get you started nicely. I recommend you pick one of the 2 sites to begin with, and it will be less visible to track down your own progression. Well, I can't thank you enough for all those valuable intel, Rico. I'll check in with whoever is in charge of the Bravos today to see which one will pick first. In that case, I shall leave you to your preparation. If you decide to operate in the Opfor area, you'll have my full support on the field. Any questions before I go? Actually, yeah, just one. Why? Why are you helping the senator to find his daughter? It is a long story, but let's say people usually see in me just Russian mercenaries, just looking for money and blood, you know? While in reality, I am just a beloved father that would do anything for his family. So, if I was a senator, I would move mountains to bring my daughter home. Alright, fair enough. Then let's get to work and find her as soon as possible.